Hey guys, thank you for taking the time to check out my video once again. Um, I decided to make a video review of this camera because it's something that I picked up as a gift for the holidays for someone. Um, Here we are, November 5th, and I'm sure most of you have already started your holiday shopping, and so going around picking a few different items. I decided to get this camera. There was a really good price on it on Amazon, and I said, hey, you know what? I know someone that can use this. I wanted to do an unboxing and a quick review of this camera because for the price, I thought it was incredible. I didn't expect to get much for the price I paid, but when I received it, I was really impressed. It was up there with those major cameras, that you remember owning, and it's got a pretty decent sized screen. It's got great, picture quality and video, and let's just check it out. Let's check it out. Let's do the quick unboxing. I've already used it. I've already had a chance to try it out, and just to give you honest feedback about it. For starters, it does come in several different colors. If you can see those colors there, um, the one that I picked out comes with the owner's manual. Is the mint green color, which I thought was pretty awesome and perfect for the person that I'm gifting this to. And the first thing I noticed when I took it out of the box is the weight. This thing has pretty good weight to it. Again, I didn't expect anything this heavy. I thought I was going to get some very cheap, very lightweight camera, but this is totally the opposite. But before we get into the details of the camera, I'm going to go ahead and show you what comes in the box. Besides the owner's manual, you get a little pouch. Again, a pretty thick pouch. This is not flimsy. It's, protect your camera. They give you a cleaning cloth, and they give you a USB charging cord. Now, mind you, this is not just a regular USB. You would think micro USB. Nope. This is a USB-C, which allows you for quick charging. USB-C to USB-A to charge your camera. They do not include a wall plug, but most of us these days have plugs around the house that have a USB port on them, so we can use that. So that pretty much takes care of everything that comes in a box. Now let's get to the camera itself. I don't read instructions. I don't know if you do, but if I run into trouble, that's when I go into the instruction manual. But check out the screen on this thing. That's a pretty decent sized screen. Okay, the front of the camera, as you can see, very big lens. Okay, or at least the glasses. On the top, you've got the power button and the shutter button. Okay, on one side of the camera is the USB-C charging port and the speaker. Yes, the camera has a built-in speaker. On the opposite side, you've got the hole for the strap, the included strap, which I've already attached because, like I mentioned, I've used it already. On the bottom, you've got the tripod port right here. So if you want to attach this to a tripod, you can. And then you've got a little sliding door here. Push that door open, and it reveals a built-in rechargeable battery. So, I mean, really, you don't have to go out and buy batteries for this thing. It has a built-in rechargeable battery. Obviously, would have if I mentioned that it had a USB-C charging port now, right? Now, also with this, they include a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. So it comes ready to go, ready to take plenty of pictures. So you can't beat it for the price. And I'll go ahead and mention I'll share the link with it on the description below. So let's put the battery back in. Okay. Once the battery's in, close the door. Oh, I got my fingerprints all over this. Let me clean this up real quick. Here we go. So now let's turn this on so you can see what the screen looks like. It's got a little sound when it comes on, and it's got a nice quality image there. As you can see, here I am. You can see me. Two cameras at once. Isn't that pretty cool? So anyways, it's got, I believe the size of the screen, I have the specs here because I couldn't remember them all, but the size of the screen here, the display, is almost 3 inches, 2.9 inches. Okay. It's got, let's see what other features it has. Like I said, I couldn't remember all of this, so I have the printout here, which shows you. It has several image resolutions, so if you like to change the resolutions, it's got several video resolutions, so it records in 4K, 2.7K, full HD, and regular HD. It's got the 3-inch LCD display. It has different scenes that you can record in case, you know, the lighting is not accurate. It's got the auto sport, the night, the portrait, the landscape, the backlight, party, beach, and high sensitivity. These are all different light settings that you can set it to so that you can record and get the proper colors. The file format, it records in JPEG for images and AVI for videos. And it has an external memory. It comes with 32 gigs, but you can add a card up to 128 gigs on it if you'd like. It has a 16-time digital zoom. You'll get a chance to see that in one of the videos that I recorded. Let's see, it's got the white balance, it's got different filters. It's got a self timer, so it's got 2, 5, and 10-second timers. So if you want to put yourself in the shot, put the camera on a tripod, you can use the self timer. It has a built-in flash, as you can see right there, which is also pretty neat, taking pictures in dark areas. It has the what they call the USB 2.0 interface, of course, with the USB-C charging, which allows for quicker charging. Now, the built-in battery is an 800 milliamp lithium-ion battery. It works with Windows XP, Windows 11, Vista, and Windows 7, and all Mac computers. So you can transfer your files into any of those systems to view your pictures and edit and share. Now, besides that, there's no other specs to tell you about, but it's pretty incredible. Like I said, I normally wouldn't do a review on this, but I was really impressed for the price that I paid. What I actually received. So it's got, you know, 4 buttons on there. Well, 5 buttons, but the top buttons are the zooming in and out. The bottom buttons, one is for deleting files. The other one is for changing like the type of shooting that you want to do, whether you want to switch from video to photo or just to review your shots that are on there. See, it automatically shuts off too. So if you forget to turn it off, you don't have to worry about it. And then it's got the different settings on the wheel itself, and that's how you switch your ISO settings and your other features and the little select button. So besides that, like I said, the shutter button on the top and the power button. Let's go ahead and, you know, check out some pictures and videos that I did with this camera. Testing out the camera with the video feature. So we're crossing this little bridge over a small lake that they just made near my home, and it's got the great zoom feature on it, which is pretty cool. Zoom in and out. It is a digital zoom, so you kind of get that choppy effect as you're zooming up and down. All right, let's see how the zoom works. Here we are, just standing still, not moving, and let's zoom up on those trees. It's got pretty great zoom. You get pretty far with it. And here we are back at the standard view. There's a play area over there. Let's see how far we can get into the play area. Pretty awesome. So I wanted to give you a close-up shot of what the screen is like and all its features. So you press the power button, it turns on the camera. And here you are on the main screen. Of course, you know, let's just put something here so that you can see that we're actually recording something. So these top buttons here left and right are the zoom buttons, digital zoom. And if you press one, it goes back. If you press the other, it gets closer. And like I said, it has a 15 times zoom, which is pretty neat when you're trying to get a close-up shot of something in the distance, or maybe there's some sort of an animal you're taking a picture of and you don't want to get too close. So that definitely helps. And then you've got this here, which gives you the different options, the different settings. So for example, if you hit that top one, it switches the flash mode. So you see that the flash is automatically on, the flash is off, and then the flash is on auto depending on lighting. The right side button switches you from burst mode and timer into regular mode again. The left side button on the wheel, go ahead and it sets the different timer settings. If you want to do like a self timer to include yourself in a photo, you've got 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, then it goes off. And then the bottom button doesn't really do, oh, there it is, I'm sorry. The bottom button allows you to delete or keep an image. So in this case, we're not going to delete this because this is one of the images I want you guys to see. Then you've got these buttons down here. As I mentioned earlier, this one here changes the mode. So you're now in video mode, so you can record video. And if you hit it again, you're in review mode. So this allows you to review the pictures and videos that you've taken. And this here is a picture that I took earlier. On the top here, you have the shutter button and you have the power button to turn off the camera. Here is the speaker so that you can listen to the audio coming back from the videos you record if you're watching them on the camera screen, and the USB-C charging port. On this side, you have the loop for the wristband here. And I highly, highly recommend you use this because this camera can easily slip off your hands. I almost dropped it a couple of times. Thank God I had the strap attached to it so it didn't fall. On the bottom, you have, as I showed you earlier, the tripod port. You have the little door. When you slide it to the side and open it, you've got the battery here and the micro SD card, which sits right above the battery. To remove the battery, you simply slide this out and take the battery out. And there is the micro SD card. It comes with the included 32 gig. You can add up to 128 gigs. So I mean, 32 is plenty, but if you're going to be recording in 4K, you might want to go up to 128. And in the front, it's got a very nice looking lens here. And you've got the built-in flash, which is great when taking pictures in low light settings. Now, this little switch here is actually the macro setting. So if you want to take close-up shots, maybe some flowers, or you see some sort of an insect and you want to capture the fine detail, but you have to take a picture from up close, you switch this up and this puts you into macro mode. You'll see on the screen a macro symbol to let you know that you're in macro mode. And then you switch it back down to go to normal mode. Don't do what I did. I started taking pictures, didn't notice on the screen that it was in macro mode, and I was taking pictures and wondering why they were blurry. That was it. It's my fault. So make sure you remember to switch this back to normal when you're done taking the macro pictures. As you can see here, this camera is a 58 megapixel. So got more than enough picture quality here, for the price. So guys, if you're interested in grabbing this camera, maybe for yourself or to give it to someone as a gift, I'm going to go ahead and share a link on the description below so that you can go ahead and purchase this on Amazon. I also took it upon myself to contact the manufacturer and ask them if there was a code that I can share on my review of their camera for my viewers to go ahead and save a couple of bucks, and they've provided me with that code. Be sure to check out this camera on Amazon, grab it while you can. It's still early November, so you still have a chance to order this and pack it up and get ready for gifting. You'll be glad that you gave this to someone. They'll be happy, they'll love it, and I'm telling you, you won't regret it. So if you're in the market, undecided, someone that can definitely use a camera, maybe they have an old phone and they just want to have a separate camera, something that they don't have to fill. Let me tell you, a lot of people walk around these days and they don't have enough memory on their phone, so taking pictures and videos kind of ties up. And I remember being in that situation. So it's a great gift for the money, and it's something that they'll continue to use for a long time to come. So you can't beat it for the price. Check it out. Definitely use that code I shared with you. And thanks for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Look forward to see you on the next one.